that he's exercising. I would just exercise inside our room there. I could be there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, waiting for something. In Libya, when we go to Libya to get support from Gaddafi, the Arabs are very chaotic. You go to see them today, they are always talking of Bukra, tomorrow. And you are staying in the hotel all the time. How do you survive? You must have discipline, you people. You must be disciplined. You must stop this carefree type of life. So there should be no exercising in public. I saw even the British struggling with their own people there, that they were sunbathing, that the sun of spring has come. They want to be in the sun, and I saw the one who is acting on behalf of Mr. Boris Johnson, fighting with them, telling them to, I think it was the Minister of Health, telling them to go back into the houses. So there should be no exercising in public. Exercise in your compound, exercise in your room. And tomorrow I will put for the video for you how to show you how you can exercise in your rooms. Then there are I am having problems with my indisciplined security people who like beating people. I don't know why they like beating people. Beating people is not part of security work. Security work, you tell people to go home. If they refuse, you arrest them. Arrest them with the police person, and you put a handcuff if you have the handcuff. But you don't beat. Beating, as if you are, even cows, we don't beat them these days. I don't want to see a security person beating people. I told you I don't want to hear security people entering people's compounds or people's houses at night. But now people are saying that because of that, some of the people have turned their private houses into bars. Okay, that's true. That could be true. But what is the right way of handling it? The right way of handling it is you get intelligence, you report to your superior officer who knows how to contact the authorities concerned, and they allow you to search now. So you go to search. You go to search because you already have some information. Because they are committing a crime. They are committing a crime. They are breaching the rules of the health emergency. This is a health emergency. This is a health emergency, the violation of which is very, very serious. Anybody violating these emergency regulations is actually attempting to commit murder. It's not just ordinary crime. If you are arrested, you will be charged with attempted murder. You brought people, you wanted them to die, you turned your house into a bar, the people you brought, you don't know who they are, you are a murderer, you are a potential murderer. But now, you need to handle it in a legal way. Get information, report to your senior officer by the phone. We have got phones all over the place. The superior officer will now allow you to search, to go, not to enter every home, but to enter the home where there is suspicion, in order to search for the one who is breaking the health emergency regulations. So don't use that as a pretext. Don't say, because they stopped us from invading people's homes, therefore now for us we are just sitting, we are just watching. That is now, you have gone on a strike, and I will have to charge you with the mutiny. You have no mutiny. I will have to charge you next time with mutiny. So please don't go from one extreme to another extreme. Don't go from extreme of brutality, and then you go to the extreme of excessive liberalism. Handle the issues of family, but legally. Family, but legally. And all these people they are doing have nothing to do with security. Beating people. Why are you beating people? Because you give yourself a very bad, you give our security forces a bad image. And we need that good image in the whole world. The people to be with us, even the ones who are on your side, when they see you beating people, they now turn against you. So you are now weakening us. You are not strengthening us. That beating, which is illegal, which is pointless, what are you beating now? What are you beating for? Arrest him and charge him. Then in that way you would have punished him. But now you have beaten. Yes, of course he has felt pain, but what you have done is illegal. And it is isolating us, both internationally but even internally. So please don't mix up things. Secretary community has said for the ones to do. But these borders should stop at 2. If you have been started at 7 in the morning, whereby you have finished your duties. Stop there. Now the security people say that because I told Nakarema to read about the behavior of the security forces, some of the people
Hello. 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 Hey. Hey. Ho. 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 Hello. Ho. 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 Hello. 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 Ho. Ho. Hello. 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 Mm. 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 Hello. 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 Mm. Hello. Hello. Abawuliza baffe tulongera obbetondera olwa network embi ezeewaawo naye nga mwebale okubanga kwe muli bangi kwe muli Namulondo Linet obuuziza president ayogedde ki ku Kyalballand Road naye nga tugezaako kuba nga tukomawo live streaming in mwebale okuba nga mutuweereza nga ono bw'agambye sebo ne virus eno eyina entondo teyagala bajoogerako ono agambye ono Namukasa Jojo agambye virus eyina entondo naye nga mwebale okuba nga kwemuli n'okuba nga mutuwuliriza tugezaako okuba nga tukomyawo ekifaananyi butereevu okuva mu State House so bangi kwemuli nsobola okuba nga ayita mpita mu comments zammwe bangi nnyo 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 okay 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 tukyagenda ku maaso kuba nga tubaweereza president ayogera eri eggwanga n'essaawa ya kakati you are streaming in live anti mbagayisa sebitrak mwabasinga ono George agambye mwelekwa kutuweereza agambye mwabasinga twagala nnyo tugenda kuba nga tuweereza tufuna eddoboozi lyokka erya president tujja kuba nga tufuna eddoboozi nga batutegeezako okutereeza ekifaananyi nja mutugumire mu mbeera eno okay katugende tufune ekifaananyi kinokka okay
How about the others? And even the ones you give exemptions to, are you not endangering them? Even if no others copied them, even if it was only those, they come back from their villages. You have not tested them. But even testing itself is not really proof, because you can test negative today, and tomorrow you got positive. So the best thing is just to lie low for a limited period, and if we all do that, because the good thing with this disease, it comes out quickly in many cases. So actually we are not fighting with the disease. We are fighting with, especially in Africa here, we are fighting with social indiscipline. This is what we are fighting with. It's not the disease. No, don't say, here in Africa, it's not the disease. It is just the indiscipline of people. In Europe, yes, in Europe, because their system there, it was already like these trains, the tubes, what they call tubes. That you put people in tubes. Now, if you put people in tubes, then what happens? Yeah? They infect themselves on a mass scale which you can't imagine. I hear that a tube carries I don't know how many people. I have never, fortunately, I've never been in any one of them. Never. So for their lifestyle there is I think, is the one which exposed them. But here, the way we live, if we listen to these measures we have taken, we can really stop this this problem. So instead of behaving like the other man, the one who said, "You prepare the bed for me when they are saying the house is on fire." Let's just kuvumilia, persevere for some days. This is not the first time. 1985, southwestern Uganda was cut off during the fighting. I cut you off, you people. I remember I cut you off from September 1985 at Katonga. You couldn't go there. I had my own government there. And you had yours here in Kampala. And the students were caught up there. They didn't sit end of year, that year 85. But when the crisis was over, I can see some of the big people here, they were part of that group. Some were cut off and so on. But this did not stop. By January, when the problem was over, the authorities arranged, I don't know whether they said new exams or what. I have actually never studied what actually happened that time. Did the people in the Kampala sit for the exams? The Kampalians sat. But by the end of 86, the whole thing was sorted out. So why should this be such a problem? And you expose people. Finally, on the side of the economy, no, but on the vehicles, when the IGP went into the camera command center, he saw many vehicles which were carrying cargo, which was all right, the lorries, but you saw a lot of double cabins and other pickups which were carrying nothing. So it seems the double cabin owners and the pickup owners think that even if you are not carrying cargo, as long as you are driving a pickup and a double cabin, you are free to move. This is not the case. The case is that we exempted the double cabins and the pickups in order to carry cargo. But if you are not carrying cargo, if you are just traveling, you should not be allowed. And really it is easy to do this because our cameras are in many towns now, so we should be able to monitor this. So therefore, all the double cabins, all the pickups, if they are not carrying cargo, please don't move around. But even the vehicle, the cargo vehicles, don't carry civilians. Don't carry people inside your, because I'm told some people are putting people, if we catch you like that, you will go you will face attempted murder charges. Let me give the Minister of Health a chance to make some comments, then I will come and conclude. +30 9. Okay. Mm-hmm. So all the 13 were or the one the infected. Mm. Mm.
Be shedding the virus. And so we target to reach out to these people and have them tested. And if they test positive, we shall isolate them for treatment. They test negative, that is okay, we leave you where you are. When we come to test you, we shall not remove you from your home. That is the benefit of this lockdown. Because you're already at home, we remove your sample, you continue under self-quarantine, and we only remove you when you test positive, and also test your family members. The benefit of doing that will ensure that we weed out infections that may be with us in the communities. Apart from that, we are also following up on the contacts of people, the 13. We have so far listed 960 of them that we are following up in the various parts of the country, including Kalangala, Hoima, Egwanga, Adjumani, Wakiso, and other places. During the time when we are following up these contacts, we'll get more information about whom they have interacted with and also test them accordingly. We especially want to appeal to another group of people also, and those are the cargo people that are coming into the country. With effect from tomorrow, we'll be taking samples from all cargo people coming, because we are also aware of the rising numbers of infections in the neighboring countries. And just to ensure that they don't come in with infection. We also know that there are people crossing in through the porous borders. We also want them identified and tested so that we avoid importing new infection into the country. We especially want to appeal to the communities, because you are our strength. You know the new people who joined you. You know the people who traveled. We are just appealing for support, not violence. You need to support one another so that we can identify the infections and remove them from among the community. As the President has indicated, we are not talking about comfort or convenience. We are talking about life and death. And it is important that we identify potential sources of infection and remove them from among the population so that we can keep the numbers of infections down. And that is the basis for the lockdown. So I want to appeal to you to observe the lockdown, the extreme social distancing. Stay in your homes. Thank you, Excellency.
Out of the 53, 9 were identified at the airport from the temperature monitor. Temperature up. Even before they entered, they were put aside and checked again and again, and then confirmed and taken to hospital. So those are the 9. Then, among the people they put under the quarantine, it is where the other 30. So that is 39 now. 30 plus 9. But the total number is now 53. I think we were talking about 52. So in the quarantine we are 31. Because even the additional one of today was in the quarantine. The village of the 13 with the people they infected locally. So the 13. A professional job. Don't panic. There was also some scare, some confusion. People were saying that people in the health center 3 don't have equipment to enable them to take samples. The people in the health center 3 are not the ones supposed to take samples from these suspicious cases. There are what they call hubs. Hubs are like the regional centers. And the minister is saying there are 100 in the whole of Uganda. These are the ones who are equipped with the information and the capacity to take samples. So what you should, and the one who is suspected should not be moved. He should stay where he is, at home. And when he is there, they should come, and the people from the hub, from the prepared hub, should be the ones to come and take him from there, check on him from there, take the sample from him, and eventually if he has to be removed, they are the one to remove him. We are going to discuss with the health people the general protection of the health workers against this type of dangers from the patients. In Europe, a lot of health workers have died because of this problem of the infectious diseases from the patients. You remember here we lost Dr. Rukia. The other day I was speaking with our ambassador in New York. We lost one of our people called Mama Gita, and she was a nurse in New York, and she has died in this problem. She's a relative of one of our people whom we know. So I think, as Minister of Health, we should have standard protection for our people, epidemic or no epidemic. I don't see why health people should touch patients without gloves and without masks. Why don't we make it standard, whether there's epidemic or no epidemic? Because like in Europe, people were infected, they were handling these people. Even in China, the other doctor who died, they were handling these people with the new disease, but I think without the precautions. What do you say about that? Why can't we have a standard, epidemic or no epidemic? Don't touch patients with bare hands. Don't breathe into patients, and they should not breathe into you. Protect your mouth. Only remove it when you go back to your doctor's room. What's the problem? Why can't we have that standard?
Excellency, it's not a problem. It is possible. The gloves are available, and NITIL is now making the masks that we can buy for them, and those masks are reusable. They can be washed and used again. So we can procure those masks for all the health workers and also ensure that they have gloves, because we have disposable gloves that can be used to examine patients.
Mm-hmm. So that whether there's epidemic or no epidemic, because the other time we were surprised by Ebola, we have now been surprised by this one. There's also Marburg. I think Marburg also caused some surprise. So why don't we standard-wise? Why don't you assume that the doctor may be a problem to the patients, and the patients may be a problem to the doctor, and that the best thing is to protect both? Where the one whom you by dressing up the doctor properly, we are protecting him, but also protecting the patient, because the doctor can also infect the patient. I don't see why we don't make it. We go on with this. So many health workers have died in Europe. So I hear. I'm sorry that during the LDUs stopped medical doctors and harassed them without knowing who they are before they got stickers. I'm very sorry about that. But you see, it is the caveat of this type of situation. Really, because we discussed it, I had an opinion that Soketo Barabri, we should announce first that you people from tomorrow we are going to do this. But then people told me that no, Mr. Museveni, that is your politics. But that's not how to control epidemic. Epidemic, you just move. So that being stopped and so on, being beaten, nobody should be beaten. This beating is not acceptable. But being stopped and being sacked and being what, please, that one was inevitable given our situation. I have appealed for donations. In particular, I want us to build up the transport fleet of the Ministry of Health, because we are now having the problem of how to evacuate the pregnant women from the villages without using private vehicles, which then have their own problems. The best way would be to have government vehicles, enough to do the work. And I was estimating if we had like 10 per district, since the districts are no longer too big these days, I think they would be reasonable. This means we need about 1,350, 1,400 there. So I appeal to you to contribute. And I'm glad a number of people have already contributed. I have a lot of people here. Huawei contributed video conference equipment for Ministry of Health. Uganda Insurance Assurance contributed blankets, 1,000. Renzori, bottled water, 30 cartons. Pepsi, bottled drinking water, 100 cartons. Crest foam mattresses, 200 pieces. Rose foam mattresses, 200 pieces. Euro foam mattresses, 100 pieces. These mattresses can help us to equip the quarantine centers. I hope they are the right types with the plastic cover, which is easier to disinfect. Euro foam mattresses, 100 pieces. Conform mattresses, 60 pieces. Knight Frank mattresses, 60 pieces. Uganda breweries mattresses, 60 pieces. NC Bank mattresses, 60 pieces. Sprout Investment mattresses, 200 pieces. Royal Foam mattresses, 200 pieces. Carrero Sugar, 500 bags, very good for my people in Kampala. Japan Automotors, these have contributed 8 vehicles, and bottled water, 100 cartons. Kolona has given us empty jerrycans, 187, Domora.
Alright. Tugezaako kubanga tukwasaganya embeera eno nga bweri. Okay. Okay. Mwebale kwanga kwe muli nga kwe mumiddeko kuva gye twatandikidde n'essaawa ya kakati tukyagezako nga tubaweereza ekifaananyi kitugezako kikwasaganya naye network olunaku olwaleero mbi nnyo. Okay, baliko bangi. Ono agambye Melda Namukwaya, ono agambye Natongo Jalia, Alani Webale, Melda, bangi nnyo kwe muli. Tugenda kuba nga tuddayo tuwulize ku ddoboozi lino ery'omukulembeze w'eggwanga. Okay. Mbeera network si nnyangu. Okay. Mwebale. Okay. Katuddeyo tufune ku ddoboozi lino.
Swastika Pharmaceuticals, 5 million shillings. Mega Industries, bar soap, 100 cartons. Darling, 200 million. What is this Darling? Oh. They make it here. Oh. From ABI. So Darling, 200 million. Now, this money I would want it to buy vehicles, because I want to concentrate on vehicles. 4-wheel drive, brand new pickups. I don't want second hand. So we build up this fleet of the ministry. Sean Brothers, no, IGAD, I don't know who $100,000. Oh, okay. $100,000. Sean Brothers, 50 million. Consortium of Standard Chartered Bank, 100 million shillings. So this should be published in the papers. Starbucks cylinders for Ministry of Health. Sunbelt Industries, $30,000. Eco Limited, 3 spray pumps. Indian Association, PPE, 500. What is PPE? Personal protective equipment, 500 pieces. Gloves, 30,000. Liquid soap, 200 liters. Face shields, 90. Hand sanitizers, 1,200 watt. Oh, containers. Barrage group of companies, sanitizers, 1,000 liters. Abacus group. Dextrose, 5%, 3,000. Normal saline, 3,000. Ringers, 2,010. Fluids and so 1,000. Paracetamol, 1,000. Brack soap, 17,000 something. Crown Beverage, bottled drinking water, 30 cartons. Sinohydro and Power China, cooking oil, maize flour, mobile phones, Blue Wave, 400 cartons. Dodita Group, face masks, 10,000 pieces. Sanitizers, stitching kits. Madvani, mosquito nets, 2,000 pieces. Dot Services, motor vehicle pickup double cabin, 1. Tembo Steel, motor vehicle pickup double cabin, 1. Sudhir Group of Companies, motor vehicles, 2 double cabins. pickup double cabins. This all should be brand new and four-wheel drive. Oh, People's Power, Kamocha, Posho, 50 bags. Thank you very much, People's Power. Salt, 30 cartons. Soap, 30 boxes. Thank you so much. Now you see you are now joining the people now. Southern Range Limited, 100 million. Koika, they haven't yet delivered. Government of India, 2 ambulances. People's Republic of China, ambulance, 2 of them. Rwanda Group, 2 ambulances. Chongqing International Construction Company, 215 blankets. China Rail number 7, they have not indicated. Coffee testing kits, $40,000. I think that one they are repeating. Stambik, personal protective equipment, 60,000. Financing Stambik, 100 million shillings. Stambik gloves, 5,000. Stambik fuel, 55 million what? Liters or what? 55 million shillings. Airtel data, they don't say. MTN, they don't say. Oh, very good. Yes. Very good. So thank you so much. I think we have covered most of the areas. Want to say something on education, Prime Minister? No, on anything.
Mr. President, there are many other people who are coming. There are many other people who are coming in support your appeal during the Council campaign and just like Minister of Health with transport. So right to point out that His Excellency the President has assigned Honorable Karoro, Minister for General Duties Office of the Prime Minister, to take overall political responsibility of making sure that this fund is built up and administered properly. And His Excellency has also assigned Dorothy Kisaka to be the administrator of this fund. And His Excellency has also appointed a team of Ugandans with a lot of experience in matters of this nature. And the team should be able to be announced even tomorrow. So I also join His Excellency the President in asking Ugandans to support this effort. Mr. President, I should point out that one of the LC leaders, LC1 chairman, in Mr. Lubega in Namugongo, in Chireka, was able to mobilize 1 million shillings and presented it to us. And he set a very good example, because the support we need is for everybody, both who can afford a lot of money and those who can mobilize small amounts of money. The last comment I want to make is that this fund will be managed well It will be managed professionally and transparently, and a regular publication of what has been contributed will be issued by the chief administrator, the overall coordinator of the fund, Mary Carol Cruz.
Thank you. Anything on education, Mama?
Giving out exams in this period, and we have been trying to show them the difficulty in really providing exams while the universities are closed, and even when they say they are online, we're trying to show them the problems of the fact that not all students can access those exams online, and we're getting appeals from those who know that they cannot. And so we're trying to convince the leadership of the universities, especially UCU, that it will be unfair to have some of the students take exams and others fail to take them, and that they can just have some patience when the schools and universities reopen, then everybody can take these exams at the same time. And I'm happy now you have heard from the president also, because I was also trying to persuade them to understand that really what is important in this period is to ensure that everybody is safe and they are healthy and they are at home. And when we are all reassured by the Ministry of Health in the country that this crisis is over, then everybody can come back to where they want to be, and they can do the part of the education that they were left with. So I pray that you would understand that really we are
Neera gira bote. Nula bote. Twala bote. All right. Abasinga mubaddeko okwogera kw'omukulembeze w'eggwanga mukuwulidde n'ebyasinze okutangaazamuko mu nsonga ezimu n'ezitali zimu. Bannayuganda gwali egyosinzira mu nsi ez'obweru mubadde mwebuuza pulezidenti ayogedde ki ku nsonga z'aba landlords abapangisa ne ba landlord. Ensonga zo mubadde muziwulira bulungi, naye nga gwe yenna gy'osinze okuba nga otulaba nga gwe follow waffe aba celebrity track gye mubadde mutulaba ebbanga lyemuze mutugoberera n'essaawa yakakati, bweba otunulidde bulungi nti omukulembeze w'eggwanga alambise ku nsonga y'abalandiroodi n'abapangisa. Bangi mwebale kubanga mukwe muli kansooke kale. Ensonga ya president atangazza nnyo ku nsonga y'abalandiroodi n'abapangisa. Abapangisa agambye nti poliisi terina kugoba muntu mu nnyumba oba nga ayitiddwa landlord ajja agoba omuntu mu nnyumba olwa ebbanga lino eririwo erya shutdown oba lockdown gye tulimu. Agambye nti ba landlords ne ba landladies bakwatiremuko abapangisa okumala akaseera kano ke tunamala mu lockdown, then they compensate mu bbanga erya mu maaso nga lockdown ewedde ne kino ekimbe kituli mu kulwanyisa ekya corona nga kirina we kituuse. So bangi mwenna mubadde mwebuuza atayogedde ku nsonga z'abalandiroodi, atayogedde ku nsonga z'abapangisa, atayogedde ku nsonga zaffe omuntu wa wansi. Abangi mbadde mwebuuza nti ensonga za abaana abali ebweru n'okudda e Uganda, okugera kwa pulezidenti okwasembayo bifo kuno okwaleero yatangazaamuko ku nsonga eziriwo nti obulwadde nerera kizemu n'akitangazaamuko nti abantu abasinga okuba nga bali infected bava bweru w'eggwanga. So ensonga lwaki bakyasibye ekisaawe ky'eggwanga n'okuba nga tebayingiza nnyonyi yonna okuba nga eyingira mu ggwanga, nti obulwadde abasinga obungi bava bweru wa Uganda, tebaali wano waka okwabwobwe. So ensonga lwaki bakyasibye ekisaawe, naye wajja kubaawo ennati ezinaaba ziteereddwamu katono nti wajja baawo entegeka yonna, kuba tubaddeko amabega kwa tulabye ku nsonga z'abaana abali e China, abaana abali China nga bali mu kulaajana lwa busosoze n'embeera etandise okubeerawo kati mu ggwanga. Naye nga wetujjidde wano ku mpewo tufunyeyo omuntu omu mulala akebeddwa ng'ali positive eri ekirwadde ki COVID-19 ekiyitibwa akawuka ka coronavirus. So mukwano gwange era gyosonga otula ku celebrity track, njagala kubanga negata ku Alan Cruz ali side eri, naye simanyi oba bamaze okuba nga bategeka ensonga zino abe nga twegatako, naye nga tukyali wano tusinzira wano mu kitebe kikulu in the heart of Kampala, tuli mu kibuga makati mutusinza okuba nga tukuweereza. Sigo muna Uganda gwe ina gyosonga nga otulaba, nja kuba nga mpitayita mu comments zammwe ezimu. Bakadama mwebakeko ffe ba house helpers naffe tulabeko mubuuziza network sitegedde comment yo onani namu tebidaana nedda nyabo ono amugambye nedda nyabo obudde bukyali namulondo magi obwedda ku oli baddeko ng'otufollowinga ensonga zino nga buzitambudde. So Ugandans abali mu nsi ez'ebweru n'ez'enjawulo, okwogera kwa pulezidenti mukulidde era akyagenda maaso okuba ng'ayogera, naye nga twongera obbatangaazamu ku nsonga ezimu. Njala kuba nga nsoma comments zammwe ezimu kuba ababaddeko nga mulaba. Ono agambye Mukama bless us, mwebale abali ku kikubi eyo tutabalaba ng'abantu, abali ku kikubi tabalaba ng'abantu ate nga mmwe maanyige. Okay. Bangi nnyo mpwemuli, naye sigenda kuba nga nsoma comments nyingi ndaba zikyajja, naye nga namulonda baddeko Diana Namutebi, Namwawu Asumpta kubaddeko Jalia Kwoli, bangi nnyo tetugenda kuba nga tusoma comments zino okuzimalayo, naye nga mbadde balabe balungi okuva gye twatandikidde n'essaawa kakati. Nyogera obategeeza nti ekirwadde kya corona oba kiyite ekirwadde ki COVID-19 ekiyitibwa akawuka ka corona virus kikyagenda maaso okuba nga kitalaga mu nsi. Ono agambye divorce olwaleero tukulabyeko kasweeti leka kumpaaniriza nnyo nja kugira. Ono agambye nenfuna omukisa nenfuna WhatsApp namba yo kiba kiwedde, nze olunaku luba luwedde. Bannaye nze bwentyo bwendi, naye nga tuli ku business twagala kudda, mujja kudda. Ono agambye me I would like to know lwaki batusala ssente too much. Ono mwana ali mu nsi oli mu nsi ki Namulondo oli mu nsi ki ye banna tunawulirako nti abaana basindika ssente kuva ebweru kujja eno ziba batema ssente nyingi. Ono agambye salute. Abansa WhatsApp namba yange sijja gibawa. You can follow me on my Instagram at Devotion Matovu. Oyagala kumanya ebisinga, oyagala kumanya ebikwata ku celebrity tracker, ku business only. Mbalaba kwe muli muno mugamba bambi biki. Empaniriza gye muwaniriza munooli yasooka okugwa nga yali muyimbi bwe tumwamuwanda ng'ajja bali okubanga kwe muli. Subscribe on our YouTube channel Celebrity Track UG, on Facebook on Celebrity Track UG, on my Instagram Namulonda agambye ali Saudi. Ogambye oli Saudi, oli Saudi naye ensonga bajja kuba bajoogerako. Ono Namulonda Nantongo agambye divorce bulijjo weefuula bize ku kamera, leero tukulina. Njala kwanga negata ku Alan Cruz. Mbu ono Shakrati yagambye are you married? Bana ndi mufumbo but naye njambu mumbuze comments. Ndi mufumbo n'abaana basatu bambi kahandi saa munedda temumpaana nnyo no. A celebrity track amawulire ensibuko y'amawulire ageesigika n'okumanyisibwa n'okutegeezebwa nti essaawa eno twogerera nti tufunyeyo are you married nono ali mukumbuuza Mariam onjagaza ki are you married bale ndi mufumbo namulondo Magi agambye okay I'm waiting my bro olinze ki ono agambye we send our money but we don't get anything sitegedde ntangaza muko Bob ku kigambo ku comment eno gyosindise gyokuba nti musindika sente naye we don't get anything. What do you mean? Nze mbalamusiza bangi nagambye be long time dear Makirini bannange Makirini nonyaako gwe Makirini nonyaako gwe nonyaako waddawo gwe mwana gwe anyway mwebale okuba nga mutulaba ono mwana agambye Mulindo agambye we love you thanks namuwawu agambye bakebedde bameka Museveni atugambye ki ekimu munziriremu nedda bambe tetusobola kudda mu bigambo by'omukulembeze w'eggwanga byayogedde. Ono agambye good evening Uganda, I'm in Dubai, I mean too much taxes. Okay, Christina agambye too much taxes, I'm coming soon back home, I want to meet you. Maria mulemedde oyagala ku meeting ani mujja kunoonyaako munaantwalako out ne mukyala wange n'abaana bange mujje munoonyeeko ne mukyala wange mutwaleko out. Anyway, Ugandans at large tugenda kuba nga tubasibulirako wano naye nga twongera obakuliza banaye mwekuumye. Macklin onoonyaako ku Instagram oba oyagala okufuna ebinsinga kati noonyaako ku Instagram at Sadivosh Matovu kiwandiike bulungi Sadivosh Matovu. Ani akomentize namba yange wano ku gundi kunaate ani ono yeetumiza Morin oli waawa gwa komentize namba yange wano ate kati mwadigala fuuka bayaye baana mwe waliwo abateereddewo enamba yange awo wansi naye simutegedde that's my number naye sitegedde ani agitaddewo gye batadde wansi awo. Anyway, onagambye Magi, if you are in Saudi Arabia try to use NCB bank. Okay, bakundoza bakuzeemu kwawo omukyala yagaana okuwaana. Kale musule bulungi divorce wegendereze tebakwata divorce wange I love you bingi nedda baaba kimala temumpaana nnyo Magi wulira tebasobola kunkwata tuweereza ggwanga ffe nga bannamawulire bwe tuli kubanga tuweereza embeera nga bweri. Onagambye divorce bulijjo njagala okulaba omanyi bakukwana teri birala naawe tulekeemu. Okay, anyway subscribe on our YouTube channel kubanga ofuna ebisingawo sigenda kubanga nsuuka wano bangi mubaddeko eriwo abambi njirabe tuli ku kitebe kikulu ekya Celebrity Track Production embeera bwe zitambulira bangi kwe muli banenga mweyongera obweyongeza obungi naavaawo wano nga nsiibula sigenda abange kanjira mbasiibulira wano sigenda kusula wano musule bulungi mweraba naye nyongera bakubiriza mwekuume ekirwadde kya Kolona kitta naaba mu ngalo mwewale okusemberera abantu mwewale okwewaze haaga n'okwegwa mu bifuba okitegeera mukozese ka sanitizer si sterilizer waliwo omukulu omwe yagamba simanyi sterilizer naye tukyamunoonyaako. Namulondo am using is but slow on 1%. Okay, president mumuwe omusaala aba TVs ani ono ayogedde kino birungi I'm in Dubai please I need my M7 number 1. Okay. Ngenda kusomayo comments 2 zokka mbe wano bana mukisa babiri kati ndi mukunoonya kuba zidduka nnyo zizimu siziraba babiri gengwako gwensoma tuve wano. Okay. Nze njagala kudda naye karantini. Mariam, Mariam munaawe tukusomye nnyo. Nantongo jali naawe tukulabye nnyo. Okay. Musule bulungi mweraba abagisise biti track esibuko y'amawulire agesika era agasunsuddwa obulungi era agasoko okukakasibwa naffe abaweerezaabo ab'enjawulo. Anagambye baneetaaga ku Instagram at @devotionmatovu, ku Twitter @devotionmatovu abali ku Twitter, abali ku Facebook yajjula ino ndowooza abamu mukimanyi kyokkola, you follow me ne mubanga mufuna amawulire ag'enjawulo. Anze nsigadde nze Tata Tendo omubwati ngenda kwangamba sibulira wano. Family yange baagala mukyala wange abaagala omulungi mukyala mweru nnyo. Next time nja kujja naye muleme kugira comments nzirabye wano mwagala kugira era njagala mwe mugira mugire next time mujje mutwale ko out ne mukyala wange mubeere bulungi. Alan Cruz jali eri tusobodde kukwatagana naye nga tujja kukwatagana lunaku olw'enkya. Subscribe amawulire mangi tukyaleeta mangi. Tulina ensonga za Evelyn Lagu zikyali maaso awo nga tumaliriza wano waliwo story ya Evelyn Lagu gye tubaleetera. Mwalabye ku bbaluwa ya yesterday, bbaluwa mwajagadde nnyo ndowooza mwagitegedde ne mugisunsula bulungi mwe tubategeera abawagizi baffe. Ensonga za Gulonedi ne Zari zikyagenda mu maaso zikyalanda. By the way, nga sinagenda abantu ba People Power nawe kasooke mbogereko. President yeebazizza onagiyise People's Power. People's Power mwawaddeyo obusawo bwa kawunga. Mwebale kwanga muweereza eggwanga. Links zetuteeka wansi awo zibaamu emboozi ez'enjawulo. Bw'oba onyigamu mu link eri awo, link gy'oba ofunyewo osooka okugenda n'onyigamu n'otula mu mboozi. Era tubagambe nti ayina emboozi nga abawagizi baffe bali ku YouTube kuno. Osobola okukwata ka video ka kiripu katono bot ne we recording n'otubulira emboozi kyesinza okukolera mu karantini ono. Enamba twabaterawo eri ya WhatsApp eri gye musindikako bu video bwamwe bagise +256 756 40 5512 kumusindika bu video bwamwe n'ogamba nti video weti nze sole weti yankolera. Mwebale kwanga kwe muli mwebale nnyo as Uganda news request bambi kale usule bulungi sigena suka wano mubeere bulungi mweraba. Okay.